Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Phone is too hot to film, so we're not gonna film. Okay, so doing well because having a wonderful day on this. You're loud, dude. You are loud. On this 24th July 2025, today we're talking about kindness. Now, at the same time, we're talking about kindness not too long ago. Talking about kindness about 4 or 5 days ago. And I want to come in and talk about it again for a simple reason that I feel like already something changed about my perception. So, I like to think that I come from a good family. Not sure what that was, but it's pretty much done. So, coming from a good family means what? Well, my parents are very kind. My parents are both love people. My father is respected, my mom is loved, which is very different, but that's another video. So when I grew up, I learned to be kind, right? My perception of kindness was my parents because they were my blueprints. They were how I got where I am. Oh my god, this is so cool. We're watching the tower, and my playthrough of the shield is wow, it's beautiful. It is amazing. It is amazing. I have to do another video. Holy shit. So because my parents were so nice, I'd like to think that I was nice because again, if my blueprints are both positive, how can I be a negative person, right? But then, and this is so weird because this is such a weird concept. You see on social media. So if you take me last year, right? Obsessed with making content. My whole entire day was about making content. Now we're a bit more free. Now we're a bit more thinking about, you know what? I can do X, Y, and Z. And then I'm going to be able to do X, Y, and Z. And it's going to be a fun thing. It's going to be a really fun thing. Because I'm going to have fun. Right? I'm going to have more free time to do what I want. I'm seeing other people. And I'm seeing how nice people are. And I'm seeing some very kind person. Now, of course, kindness cannot be measured. However, kind gesture can be measured through appreciation. If you're doing something and a person in the room thinking that you're kind, okay, well, good for you. If you're doing something in a room and the whole room think you're kind, chances are you did something really kind, right? So you see other people around you and you're seeing how kind they are or how kind, and this is important, how kind they are perceived. You're right. Perceive is as important as the rest. You're absolutely 1,500% right. So then I saw people that were kinder than me, and it kind of pushes you to think. So think, for example, right? We just saw. Well, we didn't see it yet. We just finished. We started seeing Superman, right? And then Superman is about kindness, right? So then you watch that and you're like, it inspired me to be more kind. And it's so weird because listen to the sentence. It inspired me to be more kind. Versus I'm competitive. I want to compete and I want to be the kindest person in the room. Being competitive isn't a bad thing. Wanting to beat people in a game is a bad thing because you should be as happy if somebody else wins than if you win. This is kindness. Live and let live. This person trained 75 hours this month. It's not a lot. I don't think so. I didn't think about what I was saying. For the sports. And then you trained 15 hours and you won. Is them training more time than you meant that they deserve it? No. But does them training more time than you did meant that they wanted more? Possibly. Possibly you can quantify the want. Their want is 75 hours. Your one is 15 hours, right? Now, there's so many things that goes into that. You have 5 kids at home. You have 2 jobs to feed those 5 kids. So even though it's only 15 hours, it took you everything and more to get those 15 hours in. You wanted it that bad, right? So this is also a variant of it. That's important. That's interesting because you're quantifying something that used to not be quantifiable, right? You understand what I'm saying? Pretty smart, the guy, huh? Thank you. I watch porn. That's why. So, like I was saying, it's nuts that my first perception of seeing people kind say, I could do more for being kind. But then identifying the need of wanting to be again, it's a question of need and want. Do I want to be kinder or do I need to be kinder? Do I need to be kinder because if people are kinder than me, I don't seem as kind, and my whole life has been told that I'm kind? I don't want to lose that. I don't want to be losing the perception of this is a kind guy. I don't want to lose that perception. Because if I lose it, it's a bad thing. It's a very bad thing. How's it a bad thing? It's a bad thing. It doesn't need to be X, Y, Z. It's just a bad thing. Okay? Can we agree on that? Awesome. I'm glad we can agree on something. My apologies. That's a nice fart. Can we agree on that too? No? Okay, cool. At least we tried. So you see, with kindness, it's such a interesting subject because you never measure your kindness with others, but you feel lesser. Somebody, for example, you make the effort of, there was this old lady, right? And you helped her out, you opened the door for her, and she's a restaurant, and you grab the chair and you pull it up for her, because she's an old lady. You're very kind. And then there's a person that says, hey, I'm gonna have a new baby. Drinks are on me. Now, this is a kind gesture. So your kind gesture is kind of lessered by the kindness of somebody else. How does that make you feel? Are you kind because somebody else is kind? Are you happy because somebody else is kind? Or you feel like, I did something nice, bro, what are you doing? The whole perception of that is insane. Food for thought. Think about it. Think about it. Is that truly kindness? Or are you truly kind? Or are you kind because you want to be perceived as kind? I don't freaking know. In my case, I like thinking that people think I'm nice. I adore that. Because I need people to tell me, hey, this guy is nice. So I can think of myself is nice because so many people say he's nice, you know? I need that reassurance. I need that confirmation. I need to hear, you're a good guy, bro. You know? I think I need that. When I do something nice for someone, is it really genuine? And then there's the worst thing. The absolute worst. What is that worst thing? Someone's gonna do something kind for... Oh, shit. What have I done? Somebody's gonna do something kind for me. And I'm gonna do something kind for them. You know why? Because I feel like I owe them. When they did something nice, they didn't do it for me because, he's gonna owe me. Understand? So this is pretty much it. Now this is genuine. You don't do something nice for someone because they did something nice for you. You remind yourself that they helped you, and when you have a chance to help them, you help them. That's a pleasure. That's the pleasure. That's the nice thing to do. Not, you did something nice for me, so I'll do something nice for you. I had this neighbor. She just moved in, next to us, next to my father, actually. And she brought us a bottle of wine. She was there for a couple of days, not even. And my stepmom told my father, it's nice for you because you drink red wine, but I don't. Anyway. I don't know. It's tough.